I'll start.
I think we've had a lot of conversation about the land and acknowledgement of the land, the history of the land, and I think we would like to see in the next 5 years, hopefully sooner, more recognition of and acknowledgement of the land that we're on, whose land we're on, and have that reflected in our spaces, and how we use the land, and why Melfort's a great place. The Northeast is a great place to live and to play and to raise your kids, and to see that more reflected in our city. I think is some of the work that we've been talking a lot about, and where we want to head a little bit.
I completely agree that is where we want to, what we would like to see as a big change. I want to live in a community where I know that people are safe, and that's really important, that people feel welcome and feel safe. And so, we have some work to do, and I want to see that in the community that I live in, the community that I raise my babies in. And I want that for everyone. I don't want that for specific groups. I want everyone should feel safe and feel welcome and feel included. So that's a change that I'd like to see.
We've also had a lot of conversations about the calls to action. And we recognize that probably in Melfort, we're still very much in the learning what the calls to action are phase of the calls to action. But I think in the next 5 years, we would also like to see more of a commitment from our community about working toward those calls to action that reflect where we are, and what the things we can work towards. So seeing a formal commitment from organizations in this community to work towards the calls to action, and would also be perfect.
Oh boy. I think that I would like to see that reconciliation is just part of our culture. That's what it's not a separate little checklist over here on the side that we're going to do, off the side of our desks in any aspect of the organizations and the systems in our community. I believe we all have a role as community members. Carolyn brought up a good point about raising our kids here, and we want our kids to grow up in a safe and healthy and happy community. We want everyone to have the same opportunities in our community. We want people to come here and do their business here, learn here, play here, and I feel like reconciliation needs to just be part of the fabric of our community and our systems. And I really encourage our businesses and our organizations and our education, everything, do some work in your system of what you think, needs to be worked on, and just pick something and start working on it. And I would like to see, when I drive into Melfort, I would like to see a sign acknowledging where we are. That would be a really great thing to see. So I hope to see that as well. But everything that they said, ditto. I think we're going to see some really great things coming down the road. I really do.
Okay. Thank you.